Hi Aquarius, this is Jackie here, she, hers. This is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Rising, and Venus. This is your Astro Sexy read. Aquarius, I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best read ever. So I'm just going to tell you, take what resonates with you. You have some very opposing energies in the cards right away, and you have Five of Wands out of the Sex Magic Tarot coming up overall. We got someone going up and working behind me in Peru, Lima, and they're just like, oh, that's awkward. But it's interesting as I pull this Five of Wands and this person is like looking at these people, and then these workers are going up outside of my hotel looking at me within here to kind of see, or just being like, oh, what's she doing down there, right? So a lot of you have people in your business, in your relationships sexually, in your relationships overall. And this could be hidden enemies or friendships. They're really holding back some communication. I think for some of you, they're holding back feelings because you have the Ace of Swords in the reverse as overall energy and Two of Cups in the reverse. We are in Mercury retrograde, so I feel like this is an ex trying to come back around for one last ditch effort. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. But I feel like, you aren't going to move forward with them because maybe this person is younger than you. Maybe they've burned you really bad. Page of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You could have those in your chart. But this person wants you back in some ways. And I don't think you want this. This is literally them creeping on you in a sense. So it's interesting because out of the Astro Sex deck, you got 3 cards that wanted to come out, which was super fascinating. And they came out, some of them came out in the reverse. I don't always read reversals, but it's very interesting with how these came out. So we have Venus in the reverse, which says love, romance, affection, and gifts are coming in. This could just be some delays. This could be someone wanting to tell you that they like you, but they're scared. And with this 12th house here, I feel like this is someone's sexuality that they're working on coming out of the closet, but they're too afraid to actually give themselves that love to share it with you or other people. You could also be an Aquarius who may be coming out and really learning about sex, sexuality, your gender identity, and working on some 12th house hidden secrets during this time, trying to figure out how do I move forward with this. And you're holding yourself back to whoever I am talking to and for, and you have the 10th house in the upright. Someone at work might actually see this in you and talk to you about it, or you might have to put in some work on your sexuality. But you may be reaching out to somebody that can help you with this, or someone may just pick up on it and try to talk to you about it. You may or may not block it, or you might move forward with it. But overall energy at the bottom of the deck says, I embrace my sexuality, uniqueness, and keep growing through my sexual comfort zone, which is your energy Aquarius. Spirit is literally saying, you got this, like you can do this. You could be an Aquarius Capricorn cusper here because that is showing up at the bottom. And it's like you get this abundance here. 8s could be very significant to you during this time, but Spirit is really saying like, you can do this. And this is what the energy was like that I'm picking up on, that like might be so scary because you might be dealing with the next trying to reach back out and you're like trying to figure out your sexuality or your gender or different types of kinks or fetishes, whatever. And you're like, I don't even know how I can like potentially even let this past person back into my life when I'm kind of moving on with some things. For some of you, you could meet somebody in your career. You could be experiencing sex in a lot of relationships at work. So just pay attention to that. Someone could be, hopping around a little bit in regards to having some hookups. And other people are probably finding out about it at work, which might also be a secret of like you, Aquarius, telling everybody that you love them, what they want to hear, giving them that affection. But you're like, we need to keep this hidden. Kind of very sly energy. Don't know who that's for. That could be happening to you as well. Vice versa. Just take what resonates with you. I might just clarify these cards that are on the table, boo, because these are intense. I'm not going to lie. Out of the overall Tau deck oracle that I'm using to pick up on the energies, you also had 3 coming out here as well. So you could be seeing 33 a lot, 333 a lot. That could be significant to you. Also, 88 is coming up for you with the bottom of the other 2 decks that I have in front of me, and 888 again. So karma, abundance here. You reap what you sow, and 6262, which breaks down to an 8, but 888 specifically. We have first card out, small is beautiful. Find the extraordinary and ordinary. Keep it simple, use discretion, slow down, tend to the details, and pay attention. So I think some of you are really trying to grow, like you're in this cocooning, beautiful moment of your sexuality and exploring some things more and taking those small steps at a time and taking things one step at a time. The middle card that came out for you was innocence. So it's like this childlike energy wonder, but this is like you know, finding your wings, cocooning as a butterfly, and also being this water lotus that had to be in the ground and come up and actually be blossoming and breathing for air. And I feel like for some of you, this is gender identity work specifically, because this is like something, you know, this kind of looks like an older adult's like hidden underneath the surface, but this is like their childhood, maybe identity that really wants to come out and play and just be their innocent self. Or maybe there's some inner child healing that you need to be working on during this time when it comes to sex, relationships with mother, father, parents, caregivers, friends, family members, whatever. It talks about a trusting nature, originality, spontaneity, open-heartedness, the unexpected, and simplicity. And you have like less is more here. So I feel like for some of you, you don't have to explain things about your sexuality or your gender or relationships or love or any of those things to anyone in your life, okay? And we have pushing upward. That's also coming out, which is like, you know, the butterfly in the cocoon, the caterpillar, has to like push and like wrap itself in it, and then it has to like blossom out. The water lotus literally has to push upward. And then we have a mushroom here, which also is pushing upward here as well. So this talks about steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, and receiving recognition. A lot of people have seen the work that you've done and put in on yourself, Aquarius, in sex, in love, in life, in relationships, in the relationship with yourself. And Spirit is saying people see how much you've pushed up and really grown. Although maybe past relationships haven't seen it as much, you are really creating the life that you want, the creative coming out. It's that active yang energy. This is the strength, tenacity, inspiration, masculinity, authority, father figure. It's those steps to manifest how you want to show up in life when it comes to sexuality, love, and relationships, and all the above. So very beautiful energy from the Tao Oracle card deck here. With these Spirit says messages, we have aura photo. Get an aura photo done to understand what energy you're admitting. This may have came out in Cancers. There was something with Aquariuses and Cancers last go around, so I don't know if I'm talking to a cross watcher or if y'all are watching both or you have them in your chart. Go back and watch that read if you do. And crystals, this came out in Libra, so you could also have Libra in your chart as well. But I feel like this is protecting your energy and aura too. If there's too many people, even maybe potentially from work, asking too much from you, if it comes to like dates or even a partner or a spouse, or maybe you have Venus in the 12th house and maybe a partner has it in the 10th house or something like that, and then it's really combating, you know, a partner might love to work so much or vice versa, and they don't love to play so much, and maybe some of you are just really needing some date times with each other. But I feel like it's protecting your energy. And I didn't say this to the other two signs with the aura photo, but like with crystals at the bottom and aura coming up, they're showing me like someone's black, dark energy. I don't know if you're experiencing depression or anything like that, or just really tough times. And I want you to be able to do what you got to do to work on those things, boo. But let's shuffle this out, Aquarius. A lot of information in regards to the beginning of this read. Also, Aquarius says, thank you so much for your support on my channel. We are just going to take the one that flipped over because this is a lot. But thank you so much for your nice. We have the creative that just came back out. For your support on my channel this last go around too, make sure to hit subscribe, boo. So we have the creative energy. I think a lot of you are also manifesting the sexuality, the love life, the life that you really want moving forward here. Rainbows could also be significant. Interesting with the hand, and I said mention like black aura. Maybe some of you are practicing auras on your hands. Maybe you are also in need of a Reiki cleanse or things of that sort, but it's really also giving me look to the stars of when is the best time to follow the astrology according to different goals and things that you have in life. You might be doing that right now, but different things when it comes to sex, to love, to relationships. And that's why Venus is just coming up so much in here too. And even the seasons on how to work on your sexy self-care. A lot of you are really trying to dive deep. Maybe you are really spiritual, trying to know what else is going on in the world. A lot of you could just really need to cleanse your energy with this too. Maybe jump into a lake, jump into an ocean, jump into a pool, jump into that bathtub, whatever, right? And take some time to really fill up your cup and nourish yourself before anyone else's. And I think that that's what's happening based on the other cards, that you need some time to yourself. This says seeking truth, wisdom, insight, intuitive knowing, returning to the source, and getting to the bottom of things. You're really diving deep, doing a lot of work, on yourself. No pun intended. But really doing some work on yourself and sexuality and relationships overall. Top of the, well, 2 cards wanted to come out. So we had opposition. It comes out in the reverse. So I picked up on some sort of depressive energy. And I feel like you just want to come out and play as your shamelessly sexy, authentic version of yourself. You could be 47. This is 11. You could have also broken down, been dealing with this for 11 years. But this says restriction, exhaustion, depression. What did I say? I had no idea. This is a newer deck that I have. Depleted sources, feeling cut off, punishment, and confinement. I feel like you're coming out of this, and this has been like a web that you've been stuck to, and letting go with this too. This says self-restraint, self-sufficiency, careful preparations, resourcefulness, and minor impediments, adaptability. So know that you are adaptable. You are taking the steps to make changes in your life. And some of you just need to keep still with that spiderweb energy and pay attention to the thoughts that are coming in. If there is a lot of depression coming in, if there's a lot of negativity, if there's a lot of ruminations, if there's a lot of things that are just tangling up that web in your mind and you can't let go of it, Spirit's saying maybe calling on Buddha, doing some meditation could be really good for you during this time. Meditation, self-renewal, composure, detachment, self-acceptance, equanimity, I can't say that word, my bad, and serenity, but going within for peace and trusting yourself with the answers being inside of you, boo, okay? We are going to shuffle out the Astro Sex deck and then just see what the hell comes out, because that was a lot of channel messages earlier, and we'll see if it comes back around. We got 1 that wanted to fall on the ground, 2 that wanted to fall on the ground here. Really needing to get grounded during this time. Y'all's cards, I've only dropped maybe 1 in the other reads, but 2 right off the bat coming up for you. So let's see what you got, boo. All in the reverse. Yes, so there's someone here who definitely is an Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper, picked up on that energy overall in the reverse, and Trine is also in the reverse. There could be some opposing energies when it comes to another Aquarius or a Capricorn overall in sex, relationships, love, life, self, wealth, health, whatever. And it's not going as well as you'd hoped it would in the reverse. Now, maybe there has been some trials or some tribulations and you've had to really work on this, and Spirit will slowly, the scales will slowly tip back in your table, too many messages at once. The tides or the wheels will slowly turn in your favor. And it's like the tables have been turned. So for some of you, this is a delay with maybe something that you have been focusing in on in a relationship with the Capricorn or another Aquarius, relationship with yourself, whatever. This could also be some things that have not gone as well, taking some time here. Some of you could really be just looking into new sex toy technology or something like that, and we're in Mercury retrograde, and then it's a delay, like you don't get that sex toy brought to your house right away. This could also be futuristic sex, looking at latest sex trends, trying to learn new kinks, but maybe it's like you're having to work on any type of mental health and wellness first before you can actually work on something sexually, is what they're giving me with that dark black energy. And then with Capricorn, like maybe some of you haven't been as successful in achieving your sex goals or goals in relationships during this time, and that's been really difficult for you. And it's like wanting to also be remembered in bed. Like for some of you, you've had partner spouses that don't remember to really hone in on your wants, your needs, your desires, your requires, because those 4 things are all different. And really, maybe there's not enough foreplay is what they just told me to. And things haven't been going as well as you want them to. Trine in the reverse. This is a strong sexual attraction, a relationship, and opportunity is on its way. So we'll clarify these and see what's coming up. Could be from an Aries or during Aries season. Also, we are in Mercury retrograde till the 25th, and I'm recording this during Aries season. You could also have Aries in your chart, but this could also just be someone who emits those energies. They really could like quickie sex, fast sex, hate sex, like they waste no time. With hate sex, this could be sex with an ex or an enemy, so be careful with that. With all these energies in the reverse, they might be trying to pull a fast one on you, and really having the spontaneous type of like hookup overall. So what does Aquarius need to know about sex, sexuality, relationships during this time? Most important messages. Thank you. Page of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are trying to potentially get pregnant and it's not working out, or it didn't work out during Aries season, or you were just having some sort of conflict with a kiddo, or even family member or someone younger than you. Three of Pentacles, you make up. Or this is a third party situation here with a Sagittarius and you're well grounded, well balanced here. You could also, you know, partner, spouse could be like, you're acting like a child, blah, 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 you're acting childish, or vice versa. It feels more of like Sagittarius energy, fire energy, but it's like you do want things to be successful and well grounded when it comes to sex. But it seems like there's just been some delays and things that you've been wanting to experience together, with experimentation overall at the bottom of this card here. But you're calling in more balance. This could have been an attempt like where you also maybe rejected a Sagittarius's bids to actually have sex, go on a date, whatever, and maybe they're trying 3 times and the third time is the charm here, and they're coming and they're like, knew it, called it, knew you'd love that, right? So for some of you, this has just been a delay overall. Tell me about this Capricorn energy. What's going on? Queen of Wands, sexy times ahead. Queen of Wands is literally like the most sexually attractive card in the deck for me. Like, it's divine feminine energy of confidence, and I know it, not cockiness, but like I have people come to me type of energy. I don't have to do much. It's just my aura, it's just my energy, it's just my vibe, and I don't take advantage of people because of that. I am just strong with that. I like that there was that yellow taxi that was just like driving by, chilling, calm, whatever. And here in Peru, they are horny. Like, they honk that horn all the damn time, right? And so the fact that I even caught that, I feel like just says move forward with that sacral chakra energy and just be confident in what you are doing. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Some people may be trying to project their lack of confidence onto you, claiming victim, claiming like, well, you don't do this for me in bed, blah, 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 blah. 6 of Swords. You're going to walk away from them. This feels like this is potentially past ex energy. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're like, give it a rest here. I'm not even here for it. I'm over it. Empress could be a Libra, Taurus here. They could have those energies in their chart, and you're like, you know, this is me. Like, I'm emitting this queen energy here, and maybe they need to also, with the 3s, work on that sacral chakra. This also feels like an X, because how I do it, like, this is past, present, or this is past, I cut the middle, that's present for me, and the bottom is like future energy. And so I feel like this could have been something in the past. Pay attention to snakes or animal signs that are coming to you in the dream realm, real realm, whatever realm. But just in general, I feel like this person is kind of a snake, and I don't necessarily say that. It just feels like this ex trying to come back and get you like on their level, hey, on my level, hey, but it's like a bad type of level where it's a lower vibrational energy. With the black in this card and this snake, maybe this was a person who triggered you, or triggered depression, or triggered mental health, or you were overthinking about this person. It's like, you don't deserve my energy anymore. So with this retrograde, I feel like this is a time for you to just move on to the next one. What else does Aquarius need to know, please, about this trine in the reverse? Ooh, pay attention to Leos. This could be delayed with a Leo. Yikes. King of Swords in the reverse. And the Moon card in the reverse. Jesus, 3 of Cups in the upright. World card. You're just going to have 3 options, Aquarius, is what they're telling me. You have 3 options with different people. And it's like that stupid quote, like, you have to kiss a lot of frogs in order to find your prince, is the energy that they're giving me. Like, and I think some of you might be like, why do I even keep dating? Like, why am I giving up? And it's gonna get better, which sucks for me to also say, but I want to keep it real, but it's gonna take some time. This could have happened during retrograde or during any of these seasons. You could have these signs in your chart too, but there could be a Leo that's approaching you, and you know, they have this courage, this vivacious energy of like, I don't want to date with you, I want to have sex with you, I'm attracted to you, I'm this to you, I'm that to you, whatever. But then it feels like it's too much, like, and you need to have the courage to walk away from this person and say, ooh, that's a little clingy for me, like, I'm not vibing with this. We also have King of Swords in the reverse, and with, again, the Strength card, this is you moving forward and letting go of this opportunity, even though they're telling you it might look good on paper, but in reality, it's not as good. 1919 on the clock, as I said that. I don't know what that means. So if you want to know, happy to let you know more once I'm done with this video, and just drop me a comment below. We have King of Swords in the reverse. This could also be you, Aquarius, another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. King of Swords in the reverse is like not having the leadership to cut something off. I feel like you have to cut this Leo off, or these relationships off, or this could just be another person that's wanting to come in, maybe that you cut out in the past. This could also be an ex or exes with the Pisces Cancer moon card here. Or I just always intuit this deck, as I say, if you've been watching these reads for a while, as Scorpio too. You could have those placements in your chart as well. But I feel like you potentially could have been dealing with, you know, a Leo Cancer cusper, and you are choosing to, you know, cut this off. This could have also been something where, or this is a Libra or Gemini energy too, and you're just kind of like, yeah, no, I see right through them. This person could have also flipped energies in reverse, been very psychologically, emotionally manipulative, and or abusive to you. And with this fiery Leo energy here, it could have been physical as well. With this emotional card of water sign energy, it could be emotional abuse, trying to pull the wool over your eyes here. And this is like Piscean 12th house energy, hidden enemies. This could also be Cancer energy of like trying to manipulate you, or just those pinchers are out and they're really trying to get you to do something that you may not want to do. It does feel like this is a couple people that you are dealing with right now, and the strong sexual connection could have just been like something where this was a brand new relationship, so we had a foursome, whatever, but it's not as strong or as great as we thought. Like it's putting something up on a pedestal sexually, or these people or sexual partners up on a pedestal, and it's not as good, you know. But then next card that comes out is Three of Cups. When you walk away, this is like the 3 new opportunities. I feel like this energy on the table is past ex, past relationships, past lessons that you need to implement now in order to have the opportunities, you know, turn in your favor when it comes to this. To have 3, okay? To have 3 people that love you. To have 3 people that emotionally are caring for you, showing up for you, whatever. And it will be successful because you have the World card. This is the entire major arcana going through all these cycles and getting that success. This is also you. This is you, Aquarius. This is also Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Capricorn, since it's ruled by Saturn. So this could also be success coming in during Aries season as well, too. So Aquarius, a lot of messages here for you, but I feel like, yeah, better things are coming. 6 of Wands. I feel like people want to sexually worship you. I feel like they want to date you. I feel like they just want to show you lots of love. And the people that didn't, like, they fucked around and found out, like, or they had fuck it moments and then they didn't realize how much it would hurt you. Going on a date with somebody else, not prioritizing you sexually, thinking, oh, I can just come back around because it's Mercury retrograde and that's what astrology says to do. Like, no, cut them off. Page of Pentacles in the upright here. Something, some sort of message could be coming in here soon. 5 of Swords. Don't go back to anyone from the past. You've been through those challenges, chaos, conflict, competition, and you know, I think you're over it, Aquarius, okay? Top of the deck here. Your overall energy popping out again, baby. Screenshot this if you need to, boo. I embrace my sexuality, uniqueness, and keep growing my sexual comfort zone. Grow it, grow it, grow it. And Lilith, did I say something about shadow work? But Lilith, shadow work, your dark femininity is showing up sexually with affairs and fears. This could also be a lot of that sex at work card. This could be people that are past lessons. This could be fears coming to fruition. This could also be working on gender identity and sexuality overall. With Taurus coming up, slow and steady sensuality, 5 senses, more foreplay, quality taste. They rule the neck, ears, and vocal tract. So I really feel like that's when you're going to hear a message from somebody is Taurus season. It is coming up here soon. We have 7th house, long-term partnerships, marriage, and sharing in pleasure with others. I love to see that. So Aquarius, Spirit wanted to talk to you today, boo. Thank you so much for your support on my channel as always. Please let me know what you got going on in the comments below. Help my channel grow, like this video, and hit that subscribe button, okay, babe? Because I just love the confirmations and to see if these reads truly resonate with anyone out there. So please drop your girl a comment here. We have timelines. You're choosing to take steps and shift into a new timeline for yourself. Get ready and excited for the next steps. Your hard work is paying off. Shut up. Literally, you've worked for this, Aquarius. You got this. You're shifting so many timelines in career, in sex, in love, in life, because all of this shit came up in your read. Harmonious times. So times, harmonious time, timelines are ahead. You will receive miracles soon and your problems will start disappearing. Aquarius, get it? And then let's get one more from my Aquarius. Aquarius. Last message for the Aquarius collective. What is the most important thing for them to know? They said 2, attracting better. Libra had this one too, boo. So use the law of attraction to bring a better mindset for you. Really working on mindset. Really working on those depressive thoughts, those anxious thoughts, anxiety, things that you might need to really look at yourself with shadow work, excuses you're giving yourself, not holding yourself accountable to things that you are speaking into existence and that you want to manifest, or you want to do, or you want to create, or you want to be with, or you want to slow down. They're showing me the Buddha card again. Keep still. We have fire. Connect with fire and watch a candle flame and see how you feel after. 69 coming out for you overall. Extrasensory perception. This came out in Libra. So telepathy, psychometry, telekinesis, and spirit wants your gifts to develop. Your psychic abilities are on the rise. Top of the deck, shine bright. Don't dim your light. Turn it up. Shine brightly. Be confident and keep sparkling. I think that came out in Cancer. Watch those reads. Excuse me. Confirmation hiccup. If you have that in your chart, that happened during Libras too. So there's someone here, Aquarius. I don't know if it's an air sign energy, but has that coming up. Co-creation. This came up in fucking Libra's read too. So we have manifest your dreams, reality, highest self by co-creating with the divine and asking them for help. I feel like I just said that. Say what you mean what you say, do what you want to do moving forward. Forgive yourself when you don't do what you mean and need to like start from scratch the next day, boo. Okay? Aquarius, like I said, tell me what resonates in the comments below. Leave me a shamelessly sexy comment below in regards to what's going on for you in this Astro Sex read, boo. I love the confirmations. Thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, and make sure to check the other placements in your chart and stay tuned for more and stay shameless.